Pretty much. They how do I put it? They're not as pungent as voodoo chips are. These are actually good with the spice they got. It's just not enough. It's honestly not enough. But I'm gonna go and have something like super spicy tonight for dinner. I already feel that. Or I'm gonna go and have Filipino food. Like either the options for the night is either I go to a spot to have Filipino because that food is just delicious. But there's really not a lot of spice. It's more like vinegar and umami style flavors and stuff. Or I'm gonna go to the deli if I make it back in time before they close, because there's a New York style deli in the city Kinshicho, and I can get either a po' boy, a chopped cheese. I don't want a chopped cheese. If I'm gonna do anything, it would be a Philly cheesesteak, the fries. Got all the spicy sauces everywhere in that bad boy. Order nachos along with it. Be a fat kid. Or I go to the Italian izakaya tonight. Do they sell plantain chips? No, I have not seen those at all here. I've surprisingly. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a lie. Yes. Was it in Ueno? Well, here's the thing. You have to understand. A lot of Asian countries, plantain is a huge part of, just like Caribbean countries and stuff like that. Ham and cheese hot pockets with mozzarella sticks and ketchup. Ew. Mozzarella sticks and ketchup. Blech. I'm like, that. Why is that so weird to me? I've never done that. Like me, it's always got to be marijuana sauce, marinara sauce, or salsa. Yeah, ketchup ain't doing it with some mozzarella sticks. It's gotta be the marinara sauce. I've not beaten Ninja Gaiden 4 yet. I have not. Have not. Okay, okay. Which one should I do? Okay, Warzone it is. Bananas and mustard. Now you're being disgusting, and I will not accept that type of shit in here. I will not accept that type of fucking talking. What? Bananas and mustard? Why? They're both yellow? What are you doing? But nah, bro. I've never heard that. Exactly. Now you trolling us. Yo. See? Even Styles said you trolling us now. On a sandwich? What kind of sandwich are you having bananas and mustard on? Or is it just a banana mustard sandwich, like between some bread? That shit, listen, you might have to get timed out for that shit. That's wild. What? Bro, never in my life bananas and mustard on bread. I never rage bait. I've never heard that in my life. Nah, see, now you're full of shit. Wait. So, and you try to tell me that they're not even sliced bananas on fucking regular bread with mustard on it. You done peeled the banana, grabbed the hot dog bun, threw that bitch in there like it's a banana glizzy, and topped it with mustard. You full of shit. You are rage baiting us right now, and I cannot accept this. He said, I can't do Warzone. I'm done with Call of Duty. I'm done with regular Call of Duty. Warzone, I guess, is like my only FPS thing I can even do right now. That's like a meal you eat when you down on fuzz before you gotta rob somebody. Hey, yo, that's a struggle meal. That is the ultimate struggle meal. Bananas are cheap. Bread is cheap. Mustard, everybody got mustard for no fucking reason in their house, or you just go and pick up mustard packets from some shop real quick. Yo, this man just came up with the ultimate struggle meal. Like, facts. Myself personally, I can't accept that. This right here, I'm not even playing. This is the truth. I like mustard too on things, like, but not on a banana. I had a classic that used to do that. He would eat a hot dog bun with banana. Nah, y'all are full of shit. I can't accept this. You know what? Ketchup on salad. I've seen people do that a lot too. French style dressing. That shit is basically ketchup with some other shit mixed into it. Let's be real. These wasabi honey peanuts, fire. This Call of Duty music is loud as a bitch. Hold on. Turn that shit down. All right. But yeah, no, I've never, that is a first right there. That is a straight first. Playing games from Grab Tap Pay. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all have seen that right there. Listen, I allowed it to be put on my stream. That link, grabtap.com. Me personally, I'll tell y'all this right now. I don't believe it'll make you a bunch of money, but if you game periodically throughout the day and want to earn a little bit of something for playing games on your phone when you bored, use that link right there. Grabtap.com / yeah, you see it on the, yeah, listen. I have played one of those systems before. I ain't gonna lie, when I was going through that situation a couple of years ago, bought your boy some food. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Okay, here's the thing. I've heard of that before and it sounds disgusting. Grilled Nutella and cheese sandwich. That sounds like you deserve to be locked up for even thinking about making that shit. How what? Grilled Nutella and cheese sandwich? I need to explain how that sounds like you need to be locked up? Am I just the ultimate white guy? Listen, I would listen. No. I wouldn't even go for that. Look, I didn't even know you was white. I'm gonna just tell you right now. That just sounds fucking crazy to me. And you have to understand, I've eaten a lot of combinations of a lot of things on this planet. I've eaten a lot of different foods, things that most people are like, there ain't no fucking way I'm gonna ever eat that. I've eaten them. But these combinations sound like something that I would gag to. Like, I'm not joking. I will say, Nutella on a nice toasty piece of bread, a little bit of butter, slap that Nutella on it. The only reason I think you get away with that Nutella sandwich is because there's a sweet and salty situation happening. That's the only way I say you get away with that. Are you telling me you used to never put a spread of Nutella on a piece of bread and some cheese to make grilled cheese with? No. In fact, I can tell you how many times I've actually eaten Nutella in my life. You gotta understand, first off, I'm not a person who ate a lot of bread, especially like when Nutella started popping off. Bro, final boss white guy. Yeah, no. I can tell you honestly, I have eaten Nutella 6 times in my life. That's it. 2 of those times, bread wasn't even involved in it. 3 of those times, 50% of the time, bread was not involved. Fruit was involved once. Candy was involved a second time to see if I could enhance the flavor of a certain candy I was eating at that point. And the third time was to try it on crackers like Ritz and saltines and shit like that. What with chili, beanie and weenies. Wait, are you talking about what are they called? Baked beans with hot dogs, or are you using the canned fucking like what are they? Sausage. What are the name of them? There's a y'all know what I'm talking about. Those little bitty sausages that come inside a can. When you open them, they look like very questionable fucking meat. Yeah, I had a classmate in 10th grade. He would eat for lunch a hot dog with banana, mustard, and honey. He would sometimes also put pickle relish as well as an apple. Okay, here's the thing. For some reason, when you say the hot dog with the banana and then you add those toppings, I am okay with that. But just straight up bread with banana and mustard, I can't, my brain will not allow me to process how this is good to eat. I don't know why. That actually sounds like something that might be okay. I don't like hot dogs though. That's the only problem. I don't like hot dogs. The beanie weenies with chili, I'm not mad at you at all on that one. I'm not mad at you at all. Not gonna lie, after those answers, I knew bro was my guy. Oh yeah, that Vienna sausages. That's what I thought. Just beans and hot dogs. I'm not mad at that. And you know what? In fact, I'm not a huge, like, baked beans are weird. If you take them and you add like the brown sugar, bacon, a little bit of, or even like honey, but I mean just brown sugar and bacon, throw them bitches in the oven, let them cook, and you had grilled hot dogs, like off the grill, I'm down to eat that. But even better to me is having like Texas style, like those Texas style beans. Y'all know the ones you can get them like regular, or they got jalapenos in that bitch. My mouth started watering thinking about that spice right now. And then you get like good grilled hot dogs, good all beef hot dogs on the grill. Throw them together, nigga, I'm in. Frank and beans. Adding relish is okay. Yeah, adding relish is fine. I like pickles. I like relish. Relish can only go on certain things though. It doesn't deserve to be on everything. And a good hot dog, I'm okay with that. Chicago style dog especially. I prefer Sonoran dogs, like the Mexican style hot dog, because the hot dogs taste better. They're wrapped in bacon. You can throw the beans on there. You can throw fucking sauce on that bitch, a little mayonnaise, mustard, whatever, and it's just fire. And then you get like a good fucking habanero or jalapeno or a habanero. Like I said, a serrano is the best. You grill that serrano up. I'm going through it right now. We talking about food too much here. Hot dog bun and banana. No, we're not. The barbecue baked beans with Frank's does exactly, especially if it, listen, barbecue baked beans with grilled Frank's, in it just sends it off, because there's 2 different levels of smoky flavor going on. The beans got their smoky flavor going on. The hot dogs just came off the grill with that smoky flavor. Hits. Hamburger Helper. Listen. Hamburger Helper, there's different versions of that around the world. I think in the States, I know how many times I've had that too. And I will tell you right now, You can make magic with hamburger helper. I'm not even lying. You could add certain stuff to that, boy. That shit'll hit, and I'll eat an entire skillet of it. I don't care how many pounds of meat you put in there, how many boxes of the helper you put in that bitch, whatever. That's legit. If you make it right, that is legit. My girl's mom made a chorizo chicken garlic parmesan pasta with green enchiladas. Fantastic. Fantastic. So it got to be grilled. Everything has to be smoky. Yeah. When it comes to having like baked beans or the Texas style beans, whatever, the smokiness from the grilled hot dog, that puts it off. And that's why I say, even if you don't throw like whatchamacallit, the hot dogs in the beans, as long as you got baked beans with real bacon you just cooked and you chop that shit up and throw it, I'm in for it. Because even the bacon itself already has that natural smoky flavor to it. The salty, fatty pork flavor goes well with the beans and the sweetness of that. Nah, nigga, we're good. We're good. This is why, like, even in Europe, when I was like, beans on toast, are we playing right? Can we slap some bacon in that bitch? It's not even beans on toast. It's just beans on bread. Like, throw some bacon in that shit. I can live with that, for real. Anything barbecue is just fire. You know what? Facts. And here's the crazy thing. There's a barbecue restaurant that is, I mean, they're hard to find here. It's in a city called Itabashi, and I think that is about, what, 35 minutes or so away from where I live, and I actually want to go there because it has been a very long time since I've actually had barbecue, like the American style, Texas, Louisiana style, Kansas City style, American style barbecue. Here, barbecue is different. They have a place out there, and I want to go there and actually do a video. But the place that I found in the city where I spend most of my time, oh, everything they have on that menu is smoked, and it is amazing. But they use not liquid smoke. I would never love anything liquid smoke, but they use the electric smoking process. The chefs there, the way that they prepare it, everything is smoked perfectly. Chicken is smoked to a certain degree. The sausages are smoked to a certain degree. The smoked cheese is, oh my God, it's just thinking about that right now. Ooey gooey smoked cheese. When you pull it apart and you like the smokiness hits you, and the fat, the smoke flavor all together, and then the salmon, the smoke. God damn, that place is fantastic. Anyway, okay, by grilled, we talking gas or charcoal? I prefer charcoal. I prefer wood, like knowing how to both grill and smoke something. So you use the charcoal for the grilling process, and then the wood for the smoking process. Now gas, if all you have an option to use is gas, propane and propane accessories, that's okay. I'm fine with that, but what you need to do is go out, buy wood, learn how to actually make a smoke pit inside of the gas grill. Not even joking. Easy to do. Very easy to do. Take the wood, soak it for a little bit, let it dry out, aluminum foil, throw that in there, wrap it all up, poke holes in it, set that bitch on fire, set it above the actual panels if you have to, the actual fire panels from the propane, from the gas. There's your smoker. Right there. Right inside of it. Classmate wasn't able to eat processed meat it made him sick. He was only able to eat meat from the butcher shop. Processed meat, like I'm not able to. I cannot stand, and it makes me sick to eat processed meat. And I'm talking stuff like that shit. What did they have? There was some like one baked thing you could buy, and what's crazy about this is that it sat on the normal shelves. Essentially, all the preservatives and stuff like that in there usually fuck with me. It makes me sick. It's the same reason why I have a disdain for what's the name of that? There's a very specific potato dish. I've told you guys about this before. Every time I smell it, it makes me want to vomit now, even if it's made homemade. But that's when they found out when I was very, very young. The family I was with in the States tried feeding me that, and I just got violently ill. But they were like, it's the preservatives, the fake powder, like cheese and everything else. And hence the reason why I also cannot eat mac and cheese out of the box. There's something with the preservatives and the fake powdered cheese, the combination of the two together, it just throws me into like violent projectile vomiting. I didn't have too much of a problem with it as like being older, but then I would taste it and it would immediately like trigger that memory, and it's just like I'm like, nope, I'm out. I have an idea for a stream, barbecue food tier list. Oh yeah, that's a definite. We can definitely do that. In the UK, they'll beans you to death. No, that's facts. That is facts. Instant mashed potato, never. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you're too lazy to make mashed potatoes yourself from scratch, you don't deserve to eat mashed potatoes. I'm saying that right here, right now. That instant powdered mashed potato shit, military ration packs, whatever, okay, understood. But at home, if you serve me that in a restaurant, I will probably flip the fucking table. Not just the plate, I will flip the table and probably fight you and everybody back in that fucking kitchen. If I taste those mashed potatoes and know you gave me these mashed potatoes out of a box or a bag, nigga, we are scrapping. Mashed potatoes is easy, like it's like an easy 20-minute process minus the boil. It's shit with the boiling, it's a 20-minute process. The potatoes, if you like, you can peel them. Some people leave a skid on. I think it's better to peel them, especially for like the right consistency of mashed potatoes. Then you get a masher, but even better, you get a ricer. The reason I say get a ricer is because once those potatoes come out of the pot, which is a 12 to 13, at most 15-minute process. You pull them out, you let them sit, they dry in like easily a couple of minutes. You throw them in a ricer, squeeze that bitch down, the perfect consistency, the perfect texture, the perfect smoothness comes right out. Make sure that the pot that you're going into is actually still lightly warm, not overly hot. Get all the potatoes in there, throw some heavy cream in there, half a fucking stick of butter, bam, throw that in there, mash, whip, done. Salt and pepper, season it. But even better, if you're smart, while the potatoes are boiling, you will roast some garlic and add that into, nigga, what are we doing with life right now? What if they don't have money to buy potatoes, but enough to buy in, say, the instant mashed potatoes? Okay, that's fair. But here's the thing about potatoes. Potatoes, you can go and buy, like in the States, I understand here in Japan, the shit is way more expensive. It's easier to buy actual sweet potatoes than regular potatoes here. In the States, a 10-pound bag of potatoes, shit, I remember my market, well, now, y'all got a serious money problem going on there, inflation and everything else. But I used to go and buy like 10-pound bags of potatoes. At max, I think they were like $5, like dead ass. I lived on the banquet mac and cheese and potatoes from Dollar Tree for 2 years straight. Hey, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. I'm not mad at it. If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. But if you in an okay situation, come on now. You know what's funny? The banquet instant it was crazy. That it's crazy coming from Dollar Tree. I'll say that much because you was risking it all at that point. Buying those from Dollar Tree, you was risking it all. Like going to like a normal, market or grocery store there, that's a little bit different. You got a little bit more of a elongated, expiration date, everything else. But doing that shit at Dollar Tree, you was pushing limits for real, risking it all. But hey, got to do what you got to do. The only processed thing I eat is pizza rolls and Little Caesars. I can't eat Little Caesars. That shit is death to me. Anything pizza related, really. Pizza rolls, I do pizza rolls. I would rather eat 1,000 pizza rolls than one Little Caesars pizza. Now, if the Little Caesars pizza just came out of the oven, it had the garlic butter crust, and I mean, it's hot. I'll eat two slices. That's it. If that pizza sits for more than 2 to 3 minutes without being touched, throw it in the trash. Just let it go. Feed it to the dog. Fuck it. They might not even eat it. Because you know what I'm talking about. Little Caesars pizza becomes cardboard after just sitting for like 3 to 4, 2, 3, 4 minutes. It's wraps. Anyway, I do need to take a quick break. I had to hit the bathroom real fast. I'm going to come back. I'll hop in, run a couple matches of Warzone, and then we will probably get into GTA 5 unless it's too late, and then I just go ahead and hop into Rivals for a minute. All right, so don't go anywhere. Thank you all for watching, both on YouTube and on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, like, subscribe. Feel free to hop in the chat. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and give a follow, subscribe, hop in the chat. I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.